in London, Diaspora-led investment in Nigeria took centre stage as policymakers, entrepreneurs and investors gathered for the 12th edition of the Nigerian Diaspora Direct Investment Summit. Held under the theme Empowering Nigeria Through Job Creation, Mentorship and Investment, the summit focused on unlocking opportunities within Nigeria's MSME sector. Key agreements were reached, including a landmark memorandum and understanding between the Bauchi State Government and NDDIS, designating the summit as its official project mobilization partner. Delegations from Katsina State, federal agencies and prominent business leaders were also in attendance.
It's a huge delight to welcome you here again. This is our 12th NDDIS conference. Can I ask you, first of all, to please give a huge round of applause for the success of these events over the past 4 years. So the reason we do it is just to create a platform. So we're not financial experts. We don't know much about finances, but what we do is to create a marketplace where people can come together. We can discuss our businesses. You can bring your small, medium enterprises and talk to other people and turn a small business turn a micro business into small. And then if you talk to more people, you turn a small business into medium. And who knows, if we small, medium start to talk together, we could actually produce it. So what made this particular year unique is that we managed to get the president's special advisor on job creation and promotion of MSMEs, Mr. Temitola Johnson, to attend the event. He actually got us to put this particular one together to focus on job creation. So this particular one is actually focused on supporting Nigerian diaspora businesses to come back to Nigeria and create their branches, set up their branches, and then create jobs. So that's the major importance of it. We also managed to get the Bank of Industry. We got the Bank of Industry, we got Industrial Training Fund involved as well. We then got Bauchi State, as well as Katsina State to be involved in the summit of this year. But the highlight of this particular event is that we brought in funders. So there's a philanthropic funder who came in with a package of funding for projects that range between 1 million USD up to 500 million USD that will be given to projects that meet up with United Nations SDG goals. The Nigerian Diaspora Direct Investment Summit was set up in 2013 just to mobilize the diaspora to invest back into their country. We felt that if other people are going back to Nigeria and and doing business, good business, why can't Nigerians who live abroad, who have lived there for decades, why can't they also create branches of their businesses back in Nigeria? But not just that, we feel that the amount of remittances back to Nigeria far outweighs foreign direct investments. In every year, if you look at the statistics, every single year you find that diasporans remit so much money back into Nigeria that is almost double foreign direct investment. So what we set NDDIS up for was to support these diasporans to actually channel their instead of remitting funds to their brothers and parents, for social activities. Why not create jobs that actually why not create businesses that create jobs back in Nigeria? The highlights of this particular summit was that we managed to get Bauchi State government for the very first time since we started. We got a state government in Nigeria to sign an MOU with the diaspora to actually work for Bauchi State. So we're really excited. It was a very exciting event. Since we had that event, during the event, actually, a lot of discussions were ongoing in the deal rooms with Bauchi State, with Katsina State, with Industrial Training Fund, with Bank of Industry. They were right in the background having meetings with project owners. Also now having meetings with funders. So we had two major funders in the room. One was representing some philanthropic funders. The other one was representing another agency in the UK. And they came in with packages saying that if you give us projects, particularly social projects that impact society, we will provide the funding to you. So these are some of the highlights of that meeting. So we also seized the opportunity to invite people from the AI digital sector. We had projects from agricultural sector. We have different projects at the last summit. In fact, a Nigerian who relocated from the diaspora and who has now recruited over 1,000 staff in Nigeria, created over 1,000 jobs, was at the summit and also came to the UK to create franchise. So that's a highlight. So potentially now, we're likely going to be having diasporans who are connecting with these businesses and then setting up their own businesses back in Nigeria.